Hey everybody, I'd like to show you some wild foods in my back garden. So here we are, we're going to show for wild greens in my back garden. They're abundant and these wild foods are the best foods you can get. Organic, wild, fresh, strong, powerful, like wild cat tigers compared to domesticated cats. This is called toadflax. This is edible and it's a creeper, and look at the lovely flowers on them, beautiful. So these are slightly bitter, and if you look underneath they have slight purpley, kind of like a little tinge to them, see? So these are nice. I like them, they're pretty thick. Toadflax. Check it on Google if you want to learn more. Edible. Here we have dandelions. We all know dandelions are edible. We know them pretty well probably, so dandelions. Here's fresh dandelions there. Okay, let's keep going more. Here is one I've never mentioned before in any of my videos. This here. It's called red valerian. It's not like the valerian you take for like going to helping you to relax and go to sleep at night time. This is a different type of plant. Apparently I don't think it's medicinal, but it is edible. The leaves are edible, okay? I don't know about the flowers or the stalks, but the leaves are edible. The leaves, they don't taste particularly great, or they're not particularly very strong. So what I'd like to do is add the little small leaves. Usually the small leaves in any wild plant are the less strong. Add any leaf you want to a juice or to a green smoothie or to salad. Okay, here we have very conveniently in one of the pots where I used to have a flower in, this is wild lettuce. It might be called prickly lettuce sometime. At the side it has prickles. This is lovely. It has a leafy consistency and texture of lettuce. And personally I love the flavour and the texture of wild lettuce. It's one of my favourite greens to eat. Thank you God, thank you plant, I love you. Thanks a million. And after this I decided to put other plants, other pots I'm in. So I could have hopefully seeds blow in and other wild plants will grow. Let's continue. What else is edible around here? Here. This is called bitter dock. It's also called dock leaves or sour dock. Sometimes it's called curly dock, but that's when the leaves are more curly. This one here is called flat dock, or you could call it dock leaves or sour dock. This is medicinal wild weed. Brilliant. It's very bitter because it's also called bitter or sour dock. It's great for making tea with, or else adding to your juice or to your smoothies again. Hey babe. Yeah, look at that. Here we have the medicinal plant called the sun and the house. Pink sunrise, and the house, the living happy house that the children make. What do you think? Let me show you over here. We have some plantain. Here we have plantain. This is called longleaf plantain, where there also is like much wider plantain too. They both have very stringy. Hey plant, look. They're both very stringy underneath. See, on the other side. And they both kind of like produce these things that grow up in the air like that. The leaves are strong and medicinal, strong detoxifiers. They don't taste nice at all in my opinion. But the plantain are one of the best things ever in the world of nature that God made or source made. That's great for bee stings, any stings or poisonous bites or venom, snake bites, poisonous spider bites, any insect bites, anything wrong with your skin, nettle stings, bee stings, wasp stings, anything like that. Rub it on, bite it a little bit so it's juicy in your mouth, and then rub it on your skin. And if you have anything like serious, it also pulls things out, so it's really good as what's called a poultice. If you chew some up in your mouth and then put it on your skin and keep that there with a little bandage, a homemade bandage, that'll suck out poison from a wound or suck out infection if you have a swollen foot like the way I had. It'll suck out infection into the poultice, and you change that maybe once, twice or 3 times a day maybe. Change it once or twice a day. And it's also good for stopping blood. It's fantastic for like pain. It's just brilliant. So even if you have splinters, it pulls splinters out. It's fantastic. Plantain is up there with dandelions and herb Robert as my favourite. Here's 3-leaf clover. You can eat 3-leaf clover. Very, very, very strong, beautiful, strong, powerful, mineralised, healthy, nutritional plant. So you can eat that, and you can eat the flowers too. Blend it, juice it. I like to just juice things basically, to be honest. So what else is around here? This. Yeah, pretty sure. Here's more dock leaf. Nettles, you can eat nettles, just a bit raggy, but nettles are juiceable, very nutritional. Here's I think ragwort. I do not think that this is edible. Not edible. Although 2 of my friends have eaten it, but another friend who's really good at the wild foods says it's not edible. But I'm going to show you something else that is not edible. These things, they're creepers. You've seen me with a flower in my hair. They're not edible. They might be poisonous. I think they're poisonous a little bit. Wouldn't eat them, okay? They grow up with things, and it's like an ivy. Here's buddleia. I do not think any of this is edible. Oh man, this smells beautiful. Buddleia is also called the butterfly plant or something. Maybe, probably not. But it's known for butterflies loving it. Butterflies grow on it. So that's more or less it. Let me show you herb Robert. Here's a very, very dark herb Robert plant, but there's a fresher one over here. Herb Robert is up there with my 3 favourite plants with dandelion and plantain. It has beautiful pink flowers, see? Beautiful little pretty flowers. Herb Robert is also called fox geranium, and it's also called crane's bill, because if you look at it looks like a crane's bill. Herb Robert is superbly detoxifying. It's adaptogenic, it's a good adrenal herb. Whew. It's very specific, powerful, like oxygen deliverer to the cells. It's like Cordyceps medicinal mushroom, very prized medicinal herb mushroom that was only given to the emperors in ancient China. It was so brilliant. But herb Robert is brilliant. Herb Robert I think is better than Cordyceps, or at least equally as good. It delivers oxygen to the cells, so it's brilliant for anyone with chronic fatigue, or anyone who wants more energy, or athletes. As well as that, it's a super cancer and tumour buster. It has ellagic acid in it, which is a super strong tumour buster. And because of oxygen delivery to the cells and whatever else, it's brilliant for cancer. So if any of your pets have any like cancer or tumours, chop it up or blend it up into their green smoothies or into their meat or whatever else. You can also make eye wash out of the tea from herb Robert. Just strain the tea, it's really good. And here is lots of what I mentioned earlier. They're like weeds, they grow everywhere. See, over there as well. That's red valerian. So there you go. Just become familiar with these, and then you can pick them in your locality and bring them home and juice them. It's free gifts from God, nature, source. You don't have to pay. It's a lovely personal thing to go foraging for your own food. It's personal, you know. Instead of just buying something you don't know who picked it, you don't know who grew it. Pick your own plant, and it's beautiful. And it's like medicinal, they're good for your organs, and it's 10 times better than organic food. It's so much more nutritional, fresher. The best food is the food you grow yourself and that you have contact with. So it's good to have pea in a jar and put it on your vegetables, like Anastasia says in The Ringing Cedars of Russia. It's good to actually put your pea, or else spit on seeds before you germinate them. Put a seed in your saliva in your mouth for like a minute or 30 seconds. And plants are very intelligent. They're like little gifts from God or nature. They'll produce really what you're weakly and lacking in. So I actually don't do the pea thing yet, but I probably like to in some stage when I have more plants, like a tree or bushes like raspberry bush, blackberry bush. So that's all I wanted to say. Free food, best quality. So I don't really buy any like green leafy vegetables anymore, unless it's herbs that I don't have. And if I ever buy green leafy herbs or green leafy vegetables, I nearly always try and buy them organic. And I do buy non-organic fruit sometimes, because I can peel them. Yeah, it's okay. I just do my best. So, go, Beb. See you're watering the plants.
No, I'm planting.
Oh, you're planting. What's your plant?
Scallion.
Sweet.
These I grew inside the water in the house first, and now I'm planting them.
Cool. Thanks. Catch you later. Hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, give us a like. Subscribe if you haven't already and you want to, and then you can share for others if you think you can help. May as well share for others if it's a good video. If you like it. See ya.